What's going on, everybody? Serious question time. So today I was off with the family doing some stuff around Middle Tennessee, and wandered into a store. And the store is part of I'm not going to name names, but the store is part of like a old timey recreation kind of thing. And a blacksmith is selling his wares in that store. And I was looking at some of the stuff in there because at one point I was thinking about trying to get my stuff into that store. So I'm looking at what this blacksmith is making, and it just so happens that he's making one of the things he's making is heart hooks. And I made this. I did a video on it. It'll be coming out soon with the video. I'm doing a whole project, a bunch of these, and it's a whole thing. Um, and so I'm looking at the heart hooks he's making, and I priced these up, and I'm gonna have to sell these at, if I sold them individually, at about $45. Maybe if you buy multiples, maybe $40, something like that. But that's just to get my time out because it takes me quite a while to do these. I'm taking real care and getting these round and trying to get most of the hammer marks out and just doing my best to make these look nice. I got the fullers in there so the screws sit flush. Hammer texture, can you see that? And so I'm looking at his heart hooks, and they're smaller, and the hearts don't always look like hearts. They're just kind of curved in sometimes, and the hooks are the wider ones with the scroll on it, whereas mine's thinner. But his scrolls aren't even. Some of them are cockeyed and crooked and sitting at weird angles, and the hearts don't always look like hearts. And he's selling them for 15 bucks. And I'm looking at that, maybe it was 20 bucks on the heart hooks, but I'm looking at it and I'm going, there's no way I can put this hook up against that at that price. Now, my hook is better, um, smoother, cleaner, that kind of thing. But I'm looking at his and I'm going, I wonder, is that where the market is? Do people want, I can push out $15 hooks all day long, but they're not going to be, the little finials on the ends might be a little cockeyed, and you're going to have a lot more hammer marks, and the round isn't going to be round, it's going to be more oval or square or whatever you wind up with, because that's what you can do in that allotted amount of time. So do people want this at a higher price, or do they want mediocre? I'm going to say it was mediocre work. Didn't have an oil finish on it. It wasn't black. It was starting to rust in some areas. It's very moist here in Middle Tennessee, and it was starting to rust in some areas on the hooks and things like that. And I don't know. It's just not this hot oil finish that turns black on it. That's gonna last a long, long time. I've put stuff out in the elements, and it's still lasted for years. It was 5, 6 years before even the first little tiny bit of rust showed up. So it's just taking the extra time. So do people want to pay the extra money for the extra time? That's my question today. No forging going on today. I've been drinking, and I don't know. I just wanted to ask that question. I'm curious what your opinion is. I would love to hear from you. Please comment below. What is your opinion on doing better work at a premium price, especially in this economy? We're going into a recession and blah, 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 blah. Whether you believe it or not, we are. So when people are struggling for money, are there people that have the money that are going to be willing to pay the extra for a hook like that? Or are they going to want the $15 hooks? Because you can push those out all day long, sell them for 15 bucks a pop, and are the people that are going to buy that instead? I don't know. I'm completely lost today. I saw that, and it made me realize I'm not going to try and get my stuff in that store, because I'm not going to compete with that. How do you compete with a $15 hook? Even though it's garbage, I'm going to put that out there, and they're going to go, oh, $45. Well, I can buy this one for $15. And it's not the same hook, not even close. But they're not going to see that, or most people aren't going to see that. So, not going into that store. Not even going to try. So, anyways, I'm curious what your opinion is on that. Where do you draw that line? Where do you say, okay, I'm going to put out the same quality work that I've always put out, even though I have to charge a little more? Or do you start cutting some corners, knowing you can charge cheaper prices? Isn't that kind of what led us into that whole China supplying everything to us phase? I don't know. I'm lost tonight. So anyways, I just thought I'd throw that question out there, and I'm curious to see what you have to say. So please comment below, and more forging coming in the next video. Thanks. Bye.